We bought this Volkswagen Golf R for just 5,200 pounds. Now this might sound cheap for sports hatchback, but don't forget this car had previous fire damage. A lot of repairs has been done already, totaling 5,900 pounds. So today we will finish this with, and we also have to cover this place with proper oil from exhausts, so it will be even better than original one, because it will not have the burning material that was behind this foil, like the sound isolation, and that's why this car was burning. Our main priority is to make this engine bay as fireproof as possible. To address this major flaw, I got aluminium heat shield from another car. That piece of metal now has one very important job: protect this car from catching fire again. The idea is simple. I'm using a hammer and a wooden plank to carefully shape the heat shield so it fits the area inside the car where the extra heat protection is needed. Let's try. How does it fit? It's almost perfect, but little bit modifications needed. For example, cutting this piece so I can bend how much I want. I just need to make one last change. Add one cut to the heat shield so it could go under the aircon pipe. This is the first time in my life I have done something like this, so I'm not even sure if it's going to work out. But after a bit of cutting, shaping and fiddling around, the heat shield looks exactly how I want it. I love this. Ooh, looking fireproof. Approved by Riti. So we got this little piece for covering brake fluid reservoir, and we got a big aluminum plate from exhaust so we don't get any fire anymore. This baby is definitely fireproof. When you start the car, first thing that you notice is very big Christmas tree. Let's try connecting OBD and checking for the mistakes. Ooh, everything is on the error. O2 sensor, data bus error, O2 sensor, camshaft actuator, camshaft outlet. Coolant. Okay, let's try to clear. Yes. From the engine, we don't have errors anymore. First thing, I want to test, will it help if I turn the steering wheel to one side, to another side? And we just removed every error on the dashboard. Okay, we still got this, but we need to somehow reset it. Let's try scanning for errors again. High beam assistance, faulty control module, status. This error will be a headache for a long time. So yes, that's good, I like this. 2 errors is very good for this car. And we don't have any errors anymore. That's really fine looking Golf. We'll have to change the sensor for the auto lights because they can turn on manually. But when I try to turn them on automatically, I get a light assistance error. So I think the problem is in this part of the car. It's the sensor fixes the value for the long lights. Currently installing a new light sensor for the automatic high beams, and I'm having high hopes that this will work out. Auto lights, turn on long light. Still same error. Okay, changing light sensor. Didn't help. I am very sad that changing sensor for the mirror didn't help. We'll need to figure it out what's the problem. Enough about that, let's move to the next issue. The O2 sensors, because look at that, these ones are cooked. I just removed old lambda sensors, and it's very important to double check if the codes are matching before installing the new ones. To screw in lambda zones properly, maybe it's normal. To install the lambda zones properly, I need to cut the wires. But I still need to cut the wires because I need to adapt them to the system that I was installing before. Finished heating up all the connection points. So yes, let's try connecting and checking for errors. Did it help it or not? Today's plan was successful. Finished out with lambda zones, rewired and reconnected plugs, so now everything is in the place. And this baby is ready for the go, ready for the seats, ready for test drive. But before that, I think now we need to bleed the system for the brakes. Brake pedal shouldn't be this spongy. We must fix this before going on the public roads. We could go for test ride and check if the O2 sensor still come back.
Yeah. Good idea, Rita. Let's start with the easy jobs.
Yes. Sounds boring.
Yeah, definitely.
We got a challenge. Let's see who can remove the wheels faster. So we got a timer, tool, and yes, let's begin this race.
Norita, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Stop the timer. Bye. How much do we have?
I start, okay, 40.
40, okay. You misclicked now.
Fucking bolts was stuck. The bolts was stuck. You tightened them before.
Yeah, because security bolt was stuck.
You got the same setup?
Different strategy.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. -2 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes, hell yeah, baby! Second time pressing pedal.
Before starting to bleed each caliper, it's best to first loosen the bleed nipples because they often seize and can easily break off. Very good, very good.
4 out of 4.
Yes, 4 out of 4.
Squeeze, man.
Very good.
We are lucky. Today we are a lucky day, man.
We bleed the brakes the old-fashioned way, by pumping the pedal and opening the bleed nipple until no air bubbles come out. Repeating the process about 5 times on each caliper, but...
Still no brake.
Ah?
No brake.
No brake?
No.
Okay. Turns out to bleed this Volkswagen Golf R brake pedals, we need to first bleed ABS, and we need to use OBD connection because there's kind of some specific cycle for internal pump to bleed the valves. Let's connect it and check it. What do we got? Because bleeding normal way ain't helping. The pedal is still like sunking down, and yeah, the pedal is spongy and sunking down. But when I was bleeding the rear wheel, I heard the air trapped inside the ABS sensor.
Third day, Rita still without food, without drinks.
Need to finish this project. Need to do this job. Oh, loading. Turns out we cannot do the bleeding procedure for the ABS block because we need some specialized pressure tool to put some pressure on the brake fluid reservoir to make the bleeding, and we don't have it, so maybe for now it will be good. The brake pedal is there. Seems to be working, at least on the ramp. Now we will go to put back the wheels and go for test ride to check if we will come back. So now let's put back the wheels and go on the road.
Oi, wait. Let's get maybe a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, let's get one. Oi. Okay, let's go.
Nothing, yeah? Okay, it pulls.
Brake pads is done. Okay, let's check. This gear.
What the hell? Why is it so fast? What the hell?
4-wheel drive. 4Motion.
Holy shit. I think it's faster than C43. I mean, it's manual, so that gives you that
Yes. But we still got some engine modes.
normal race. Whoa! It's 4th gear.
Yeah, 4 gear.
Hell.
Okay, got little bit funny smells. Maybe need to try to take a stop somewhere. Something from the exhaust, because it shouldn't be like this hot. You know?
No, I mean exhaust turbo has to be that hot. I'm just not sure about the smell.
But the smell could be like all the different leftovers from me taking over from the extinguisher.
Could be,
All the oil that was spilled over, you know?
could be.
You have to be very careful with that.
No, I think we continue our journey.
For now, seems pretty good. For now, very good. From driving this car, I'm starting to get paranoia. Still the funny smells, but nothing looks bad. Golf ride's good. I think for this video, that's it. Next video, race me against Ziggy. Bye bye. So today we will finish this with DIY heat shield, auto brakes.